Good evening and welcome to KMTV. I'm Andy Richards. Your top stories tonight. Fatal crash in Longfield. It's a MasterChef experience for a college in Sittingbourne. And Andre's in town. But first this evening, an alleged serial killer accused of murdering young gay men he met online and then dumping their bodies in churchyards has appeared in court. Here's Kent Online's Gareth Arnold.
An alleged serial killer has appeared in court today accused of murdering young gay men he met online. Stephen Port allegedly poisoned 4 men before dumping their bodies in churchyards. The 40-year-old from Barking is accused of drugging the men with a fatal amount of GHB, also known as liquid ecstasy. Among his alleged victims is former Dartford Grammar School pupil Daniel Whitworth. The 21-year-old's body was discovered at St Margaret's Church in Barking in September last year. Port has been remanded in custody and will appear at court next week.
A convicted heroin trafficker has been found guilty of running a multi-million-pound international drug smuggling gang from inside a Rochester prison cell. Teddy Bright, who's 36 and from Brixton, used his mobile phone to contact other gang members. Mr. Bright was sentenced to 12 years in prison after an investigation from the Metropolitan Police Service's Central Task Force found 48 kilos of heroin with a street value of more than £20 million. He's currently serving an 8-year prison sentence for possession with intent to supply 14 kilos of heroin. A man has died after crashing into a garden wall in Longfield. The driver was with one other passenger who remains in hospital in a serious condition. Here's Ben Kennedy.
It was here on Sunday at 5 p.m. when a 58-year-old man crashed into this garden wall in Longfield. The man was driving a silver Mercedes on this busy road, which is a 30 miles an hour zone, but we don't know how fast he was driving at the time. Another man in his 60s was travelling in the front passenger seat at the time of the crash and was flown to a London hospital with serious injuries. Police are continuing to investigate the incident, and we have attempted to speak to the owner of the garden wall, but he has refused to make a comment at this time. This is Ben Kennedy for KMTV in Longfield.
A college in Sittingbourne is hoping its new kitchen will produce the next MasterChef with a little help from one of its presenters. Aidan Gregory has the details.
Students fired up the hot plates for the new Swale Skills Centre's official opening in Sittingbourne on Saturday. The £1.3 million facility hopes to fill a severe shortage in the catering industry by teaching youngsters all about the trade.
It's been a bit difficult because obviously it's a new college, but then other than that it's been going really well. And we've had a few customers come in, we've done a few things like baking cakes, teas, coffees, and we've had a good report so far.
The students have been working extremely hard, and I've tried to just take a back step on it to maximise the students' understanding and how the stresses and pressures of working as a chef in a real life kitchen.
The budding chefs were greeted with an inspection by MasterChef judge Greg Wallace, quizzing them on produce, sampling their dishes and roaming the new kitchen. But what does he think of the centre?
The chef they've got here teaching is one of the most passionate men I've ever met, and in there is a complete state-of-the-art professional kitchen. What I want to see is youngsters embracing the industry, getting most from the industry, and for me to be eating in their restaurants in the years to come.
With the official opening of Swale Skills Centre's catering department by MasterChef judge Greg Wallace, many here will hope that the students that graduate from the centre will go on to be MasterChefs too. This is Aidan Gregory for KMTV.
Around 700 Peter Andre fans queued up to meet and greet the Aussie pop star as he signed copies of his new album at HMV Canterbury on Sunday. Fans of all ages were there to see the celebrity and queued along St Margaret's Street and into the High Street. Before sitting down to sign autographs, CDs, posters and calendars and pose for pictures, he talked to KMFM about this series of Strictly Come Dancing. And finally, we've got exciting news for music lovers. Fleetwood Mac guitarist Rick Vito is returning to Kent next week, kicking off his tour in Chatham on the 2nd of November. He spoke to us from his home in Los Angeles.
I think there was just something really magic in that Rumours record and the image of Stevie Nicks and Mick Fleetwood and all the others that really just sort of renews itself with every generation.
So let's just take a quick look at the weather before we go. It's going to be dry and overcast tonight across the county. It will be reasonably chilly with temperatures dropping below 10 degrees in some places. Then into tomorrow, there'll be a bit of sunshine for some of us, but it will still be pretty cloudy. Good news though, the rain should stay away. That's it from us tonight. Good night.